Loneliness and social isolation affect thousands of people in Wales and are often associated with older people. Indeed, loneliness has been described as one of the largest health concerns that we face. Living alone and poor social connections are associated with increased risk of developing conditions such as coronary heart disease and increased blood pressure. Loneliness also puts individuals at greater risk of depression, cognitive decline and dementia. We are with music in mind, and we run singing and social groups and gentle exercise and social groups for older people in the community. So the idea came from my research at Swansea University, which was all about the power of music. There's so many benefits to music itself and group singing. I look specifically at in older people and people living with dementia. There's benefits such as increased confidence, improved well-being, laughter, coming together, improved memory, cognition. There's so many benefits to it. What's really interesting is that these are also the benefits associated with socialising and having appropriate social networks. That's really what the spark for this whole venture was in the first place.
They had an idea based on careful research, which became for them a dream for improving the lives of older people through music.
Singing somehow is possible, whatever your state of mind. It sort of links you in with probably right back to the beginning of your life. People who, would normally seem to be finding it difficult to communicate can communicate by singing. And I just love it.
Myself and my colleague conducted some research locally to see whether there was anything similar happening in our local town of Cowbridge in the Vale of Glamorgan, and we found that even though that there were choirs and more formal groups, there wasn't anything that was informal and in the daytime, which is what people said that they wanted to do. So we just thought, oh, let's have a go, let's try.
It's really important to acknowledge that making things medicalised can actually be sometimes not that advantageous, and actually making something that's more about a social event or about meeting other people that then has health benefits is probably more likely to be sustained, and people, if they enjoy it, will carry on coming.
So we piloted a group in 2015 in September in Cowbridge, and we welcomed 25 people through the door that day. And to be honest, since then we haven't really looked back. We now run 7 singing and social groups and gentle exercise and social groups across the Vale of Glamorgan per week. Singing together, releasing all those feel-good hormones. It's such a joyful thing to do. Take care of all those charms, and you'll always be in someone's arms. Be young and beautiful if you want to be loved.
We are joining in together and communicating together. We get along together, and that's what it's imitating life, really. It's art, isn't it? Imitating life.
With the singing, if you don't want to sing, you can just sit and listen, and there's no pressure.
You can hum, you can not hum, you can sing your heart out. You can sing your heart out if you're out of tune. Nobody cares. It's not about that. It's about people being together and sharing this singing.
Builds confidence, it improves people's well-being, it improves people's way of life, quality of life. People meet each other and they have peer support. Carers really find it beneficial because they meet other people in similar situations. From day one, I've loved what I do. 10 years down the line, it's great that we have developed and grown our organisation to what it is now.
Oh, it cheers me up no end. It brightens me up because, as I say, I enjoy the music itself, but it's also the company of all the members of the group. It's a booster for me every week. But it's surprising how strong the voices are because they're all joining in. You know, they're not shy or anything like that in taking part, and any member.
You want to come to something that immediately puts you at ease and is enjoyable from the word go.
I used to join things, but I was one of those people who didn't stay. I'd go for a while, but I just love this. It's just perfect for my situation.
I think as we age, we fear it. And then when you're around people who are aging, they give you confidence to be older. I think that it's not as negative as people portray, and groups like this show this. The people are monumental in my mind. It's the way they deal with life's problems. It's quite a revelation, and it's inspiring.
The concentration really, as well as the singing, is the social side. And since I lost my wife, and enable people who are on their own to socialise with other people, to have a good talk and do activities as well, which you know, keeps you young, keeps you active, and makes one day of the week, like a Friday morning, a highlight of the week.
So we know now, the research shows that social isolation and loneliness has quite significant health impacts on the older population. And we also know that the health service and social care is struggling at the moment in the UK. So I know with my role as a physiotherapist within the NHS that it's really important for people to access social support and communities that mean that they aren't lonely or isolated.
Some people won't admit, they think it's a sign of weakness to say they're lonely. But it's no shame to tell somebody you're lonely. And it's something that naturally occurs when you've lived with someone for over 60 years and then you suddenly find yourself on your own.
I find that the happy atmosphere within the sessions has helped me to gain a few friends, but also, more importantly, to overcome the loneliness that I've experienced having lost my wife to dementia. To walk into an empty house every time, no greeting, nobody to chat to, nobody to console you, and to say hello and give you a hug. And that's all very important. And most people don't realise it until it's gone. And this kind of group does replace an awful lot of it. And it's so worthwhile. I'm so thankful that this kind of group does exist. It really is good, yeah.
Honestly, all walks of life here, anyone from everyone, a really inclusive space that is a space of warmth and friendship.
Very easygoing. We all love one another, actually. I mean, there's no competition between us. We just like being together.
With this group, I've slowly been able to find who I am again, and I'm back to not shutting up all the time that I'm here. I mean, I talk to everybody, and when I started, I wouldn't have spoken to anyone. And that's the difference. I've completely found myself again, and I'm really, really happy.
Another aspect that we've introduced over the last 10 years at With Music in Mind is our gentle exercise groups, which is really important. We know that falls and the risk of falls has a really big impact on older people and their confidence and how much they are willing to try and go out.
You do it with people, and you can make mistakes, and everybody's easygoing, and it's not serious. It's not a competition or anything. It's you do what your body tells you to do, and you stop if it's too much. You know, it's just lovely.
Gentle exercise that is accessible and not too scary has been really important, and we know that we can signpost from healthcare to those exercise groups and hopefully keep people, you know, mobile on their feet and safe and reduce the risk of falls.
And it's a lovely group of people. It's just a nice way of spending a couple of hours. And the quiz after, and we do all the exercise, then we have chocolate biscuits and a drink.
Yes, you definitely need the social side of it as well. And we all, you know, some ladies can't do everything, and it doesn't matter if you sit down or stand up, but everyone is joined in, and I think it's you would do it here, whereas you wouldn't do it at home on the television. And I think, well, I'd only be home sitting on the settee otherwise, and I think it's so vital to keep your muscles toned. And the three ladies that take us are very professional, and they know exactly what they're doing, and we have a lovely afternoon.
It's just lovely. It's just a lovely atmosphere. And the instructors, I mean, Sarah, Lindsay, Claire, I mean, they're brilliant as well.
And there we are, well done. We welcome anybody over the age of 50. We have people who come to us just because they want to come and have some fun and they want to meet people, make friends, build their friendships. We have people who come to us who are living with long-term conditions such as dementia or Parkinson, with motor neuron disease, and the idea is that we all just come and have a great time together, sing songs that we all know, play games and enjoy each other's company.
You've probably, if you're living with those problems, you probably feel you're very alone, and it's so important, I think, to meet other people, to be part of a community. In all of these groups, they're made to feel no different to anybody else. We never draw attention to the issues that people have. We welcome them. We try to make them feel safe, secure, happy.
And as a carer, I see a lot of the music is really good for their soul. It makes them feel that they're out with friends and they can talk to people. But music really makes a difference.
They may not remember what they've had for lunch, what they did yesterday. You get them singing, and honestly, it just is all there and it comes out. And that's such an upbeat thing. So what, with Music in Mind and a Galon do, you're focusing on these people.
The lady that I'm bringing now really enjoys just being with other people and having time out of her house, because a lot of these people don't leave their house a lot. They get out of their own thoughts and they start feeling more normal again. I enjoy bringing them because I just see how much they enjoy it, and everybody's so lovely and thoughtful.
So in order to progress and develop the organisation, we base ourselves on what we've heard. So, for example, with the Parkinson's cafe, we knew that there was a need because we'd researched that there wasn't a huge amount in the Western Vale.
We've now started to host groups from the Parkinson's UK organisation, which is a really good and different dimension.
I was very unsure at first about coming to the meeting,
to the facility because I thought, what can I gain from just being with other people that's got the same illness, if you like, as what I have. But I very quickly changed my mind because the staff here are so understanding and easygoing. You couldn't pick them better because they all seem to work as a unit, and that's something special, I think. What else do I get out of it? Free chocolate biscuits. I don't think people realise what's involved with Parkinson's sometimes. I mean, there's so many varieties, if you like. Yeah, I think being with other people and trying to understand what can be done, that's a big thing, you know, which I think is a good thing. That's why I think this facility is special, because it gets everybody involved. Simple things like bouncing a ball is addictive. You know, Sarah can't wait to have another go, I know.
We now have a lovely, bright, welcoming space. The idea is that it'll be a thriving place in the community, a Galon meaning the heart, so it's all about being at the heart of the community.
Oh, it's great. I mean, I've come a few times on a Wednesday. It's great. I've been at home and I'm thinking, I've done what I've got to do, and I think, oh, what should I do this? Oh, well, I'll go and have a walk into Cowbridge, or I'll pop in here for a cup of tea. And that's nice. Yeah, so you've always got somewhere to go.
To watch the staff and volunteers who are well trained in their jobs, but their intuition comes through, and if they see somebody who needs support or care, they are there talking to that person and helping them and supporting them throughout.
Takes you away from your worries at the time. But then again, I found if you've got worries and you want to talk about them, the girls will always listen. And that is helpful as well. So it's like a family, really.
What do you think of the show so far?
It's very lively. You very rarely see anybody without a smile on their face, actually, in those groups, you know, when we're singing and so on. And when we're just chatting and socialising afterwards, playing the games and so on.
It's just a joy to be there, and it's a reward for all the hard work that we do in the background. With Music in Mind has always had a really strong set of staff and volunteers, and we would not be able to do what we do without their motivation, dedication. They are just always so positive.
They're so friendly. I've never met such friendly people in all my life, honestly. They're really, really great people.
I absolutely love doing my volunteering, and I don't really see it as volunteering, I see it as my job. To come to somewhere so wonderful and others to be so pleased I'm coming too really makes a difference. I know, because I can't work anymore, and to be now part of this team is lovely. I do some simple sign language sessions with them. At this age, some people are losing their hearing due to old age, and one lady who comes with a motor neuron disease and cannot talk, I'm teaching her sign language. Everyone takes part in it, and that is so lovely to see.
You know, I wish I'd found it sooner, but I think I found it at the right time for me.
I didn't know anybody. But now it's nice, when I go into Cowbridge, I'll see somebody I know, and I can give a little wave. Yeah. Nobody need be lonely in Cowbridge.
It's been hugely successful, and for me personally, Friday in Cowbridge is a happy day.
know, I look back to 10 years ago when we started and nobody knew who we were. Of course, we were just this new, small, tiny organisation trying to do some good in the community. "10 years on, what we've managed to achieve in those years, just makes me feel really proud to be part of it, and it's just a lovely thing to do. They do say if you enjoy your job, you never do a day of work in your life, so that's how I feel, which is lovely. So yeah, just really proud to be a part of the organisation.
And they had a vision, right, of something that they could provide in the community for elderly people. Myself, and there are people here and in the other groups who can honestly say that they have fulfilled their dream. Well done to you all.
Thank you, Rena.
Our goal for the future is to continue to build on our service model and to continue to provide the groups and the services that we are doing now, but to develop and adapt alongside the needs of the community. We want to reflect what people want, deliver the service that people want us to deliver, so we will consult with our community regularly and just make sure that we are doing what they want. And hopefully we'll be here in another 10 years' time to tell a similar story.